All right, hello everybody. Today at the farm, I'm not doing a hunting video. I've been doing some hunting here lately. I actually did a duck hunt this morning, but didn't go so well. Today we're actually going to be working on planting some trees. Okay, now I got all the holes dug, all the trees laid out. Now the next step is to get them in the ground. So this hole you just watched me dig, I'm going to do is take the soil here and loosen it up. A little wet today, so it's very clumped together as you dig out with the shovel. So I'm just chopping it up because you don't want to have air spaces, little pockets of air where the soil, when you put it back in the hole, doesn't compact completely around the roots. You don't want to have those because those will lead to the roots drying out and not working the best. So what I'm going to do here is put some dirt in the bottom of the hole, chop that up, with the shovel here. All right, now take our tree, place it in the hole. I'm going to have it so that you can see that I dug this to where it's got a lot of space around this tree. Okay, and so the reason I did that is so the roots will have a lot of room to grow in here. Okay, so I'm going to take this loose dirt and I put loose dirt in the bottom of the hole so the roots can grow down, and then I'm going to put loose dirt around the tree so the roots can expand. And some of these big clumps, as I put them in, I break them up, and as I'm putting it in, I'm packing it down a little bit because we don't, like I said, we don't want to have any gaps in the soil around the tree. Because that will lead to issues with the roots. So, you want to make sure the roots are under the ground, so don't plant your tree too shallow. All right. I'm packing down as I go here. Now, just take the rest of the dirt, put it back in the hole. Now, as you get rain and as you water these, this dirt will come back compact more, and so you want to make sure you get a lot of this dirt back in the hole as much as possible, and you just kind of mound it up around the tree here a little bit because it's going to sink back down and settle. If you've ever done fence posts and filled the holes back in with the dirt around the fence posts, you know eventually it all settles back down, but you want to kind of mound it up so it has room to go back down. So, all right, next, off to the next tree. All right, well, that is the last one. Here at the end, I kind of pulled some dirt out of this pile of topsoil and other organic material I've been piling up. I kind of needed a little extra dirt in some of these holes to make sure I had enough adequate amount in the hole for the tree. But last step is what I do with all my trees after I plant them. It's because until I put those tubes on them, like we have over there, they're hard to see. You know, these thin little trees. And I do not want to waste my money by messing up the trees that I planted. Don't want to waste my time or my money. So I always put a ribbon on them so that I know where they are and don't accidentally run over them with the tractor, which I've learned from experience. Okay, well, we have planted our, ended up being 11, thanks for the extra tree from the wildlife group, Mexican plums. All right, guys, well, I hope you all enjoyed this part of the video of us getting these trees in the ground, and we'll be shooting the second part probably tomorrow when I go ahead and put the tubes on them and the poles in the ground, and maybe get some mulch on them. Maybe get some mulch on them, if I can say that correctly. And that might come in a later video too. We'll just see how much time I have. All right, talk to y'all later. Second day here after planting these Mexican plums. GoPro died on me, so battery was dead. I forgot to charge them. Thought I had enough, but I guess the cold weather knocked it out. However, just wanted to show you, I've got the tubes here on the trees. Now these tubes I order off of Amazon, and I need to check the name. I think they're called Miracle tubes. I can't remember. But essentially it's milk jug plastic. And so they're supposed to last for 7 years if they're exposed to the light, because sunlight breaks down plastic and makes it brittle, fall apart. So I think these are supposed to be good for 7 years, is what they say. And when you look at them, they come nestled in each other. I'll show you in a second. But the ends are folded over, so they're rounded, so they won't scrape your trees. They have holes that come in them. If I can get zoomed here, I'm filming with my cell phone. The holes allow for ventilation. They do create kind of a greenhouse effect in the tubes, and you'll see that especially in the fall when you start to get some colder nights, and you'll see the leaves on the inside are very much still green and fresh looking. At the bottom, the holes for venting do not go all the way to the bottom, and that's so that you can spray around your trees and not get your plant herbicide on your trees. And then I use these fiberglass poles that are used for electric fencing, and that's what I get for the stakes to hold these up and in place. I get them at Tractor Supply. I think today I purchased 25 of them. They were $1.49 a piece. The tubes off of Amazon, these are the 24-inch ones, and the 24-inch tubes, I believe you get 25 of them for roughly around $50, I think. I'll check on that. I'll put that in the video as to what the actual cost of these were, it might be $65 for 25 of them. So essentially you end up having about $3 in each of the tubes and the pole. Now the one thing also about these tubes is they come with these zip ties already on them, which are very convenient, these zip ties, and they are adjustable. So you can push in the little tab right here and you can loosen them up. So if you have ones that the wind blows off or a deer comes and scrapes them and lifts them up, you can readjust them. Or if your trees die and you want to reuse the tube, if the tree doesn't make it to the next season, then you can always take them off and reuse them. So just wanted to give you the continuation of planting these Mexican plums, and I'll talk to you guys later.